Hello, my lovely peasants! How are you guys doing? Are you ready for episode 6 of my adventures with Superman? Because I'm ready to see if I was right or I was wrong. And you know what? I'm not going to waste any more time because apparently you guys turned the videos off after the first few seconds. So, let's just start. So this is quite huge because she puts her friendship over what she is feeling for Clark right now. So yeah. Also, I love how he's so big that he doesn't fit through the door. He has to it's almost like a hobbit house for him. Like look at this big guy.
4 big guys.
Something has happened to Jimmy. You're the best investigator I know.
Oh, look, she's doing the puppy eyes. She's mad at him, but he's praising her, so she's like, he's sweating. He's sweating bullets.
I'm doing this for Jimmy, not you.
Okay.
So,
I love how fast he just
how do you
catches
know
up
how to
with her.
track people through the woods?
See, I love the fact that even though she's supposedly pissed and annoyed with him, she is still telling him things from her childhood. So she is not that upset as she tries to make us think. So otherwise, why would she keep talking? Are you sure about that? I love how he just like wait.
Lois, wait, I'm sorry.
I love how she's supposed to be tiny and not that strong, but she's like totally crushing into her, and she's not even moving an inch. He's like, ugh! Look at his face. Look at his face. Sliding into DMs be like. I love the fact that even though he's a superhero, she's so fast that he can barely keep up with her.
Oh my gosh. Bigfoot kidnapped Jimmy.
This is funny because Jimmy is the one with the conspiracies and the Bigfoots and the Yetis and the aliens. And now Clark is like, oh, it's Bigfoot. It's real. It's totally real. Oh, nice going, Clark. Sure, it's Bigfoot, I guess. I think this is a good time to tell you guys that I am not big on Superman lore, so unfortunately I have no recollection of these characters. Like, I don't know who they are, I don't remember them. I'm so sorry. I'm really bad at this. I should not be doing this because I suck. I'm sorry.
On it, mon amour.
Ooh? Hold up. Wait.
On it, mon amour.
Ooh, are they lovers? Ayo. Mon amour. Ooh. Let's go! We have a couple, a gay couple. They are bad, maybe, presumably. But yay, they're a couple. Let's go!
Thank you.
What? I love how he is about to die and he has this existential crisis. Imagine saying that it's better to die to a French gorilla than to live because your friends suck. That's sad, man. This is suddenly turning into a therapy session. Yeah, tell us your problems. Start with your childhood. I love how kind the gorilla looks. Like, look at him. He looks so troubled, actually. And this brain looks very angry. Like, come on, stop it. We need to finish him. Oops.
They are, without a doubt, the most important
Aww.
people in my life.
Probably not when his best friend is in danger and could possibly die. Just say. Okay, I didn't necessarily think about it from this angle of her thinking that he might have also lied with his feelings towards her. Although I did mention that it was hurtful for her to hear, oh, you are the best journalist I know, you are the most special person, you are the best, and then for him to be like, oh, actually I do not trust you with my secrets because you could have published them. So I guess it makes sense for her to believe that I mean, he didn't lie about himself, he just hid some stuff. So but yeah, I can understand her feeling that, oh, maybe he doesn't even love me. Maybe he just approached me so he can find more about himself because he knows I'm good at investigating this stuff. Okay, I accept this. This is quite interesting. I love how he shields her. And she just grabs him like, I mean, it's probably not that she could have reacted differently, but at least she got to say that, oh, how could you think that? So that's huge. That's huge. That at least he's making it clear, I absolutely do not think about you that way. Oh my god, he's getting the whole tour. Oh shit, it's real! The Loch Ness is real! Oh my god, let's go! Yeah, see, this is what I mentioned in the other episode about journalistic integrity. Like, sometimes you have to realize that your discoveries can put other people or creatures in danger, so not everything you see has to be filmed or revealed to the world, you know? So hold your horses, Jimmy, because you've seen what happened outside the area, right? Just imagine if everybody would know about these things.
Must you always assume the world?
No, absolutely not. I'm sorry, my love. I'm sorry, mon amour. But the world is definitely not more accepting. I guess this is kind of like a parallel, not only like he's not just talking about guns, but you know, maybe about them as a relationship. Well, what if people are more accepting of same-sex relationships, marriages? Some way they are, in other ways they aren't, because people are mean and the world sucks and humans suck. Oh, the scientist is probably the brain, right? The guy, I guess. Like, his body was destroyed in the attack, but they managed to preserve his consciousness, maybe?
Man, I
Aw.
love most.
I don't think so.
Oh, were you also hunted?
Close. My friends stood me
Oh
up for
yeah,
a
very
championship.
similar.
What? 9!
is it German? Why is it German? Nein! We must eliminate him! And you realize he was German. I mean, I kind of get it. I kind of get where Jimmy's coming from and his feeling of being abandoned. Although, ironically, he tried to set his friends up and help them date. And also, he was the one who basically ruined every moment they had together. He just had to be third wheeling and getting in between them. Don't forget your friends. They are your homies. Don't forget about them, because they will feel lonely and sad and depressed. Yo, see, this happened in the trailer. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Convenient placement. Convenient body placement. Yeah, I guess the whole area has like a kryptonite shield because his powers seem to go away when he's trying to fly out of there. Oh, now she's worried. I love how his powers are weak and now she's actually faster than him. Oh, goddamn. Oops. Oops. Oh, ayo, ayo. I know this is very inappropriate, but ayo, ayo. I'm sorry. Yo, the fan service is unreal.
Are you alright?
Turn around, turn around.
I'm fine, but Clark.
Oh, she knows.
Okay.
She knows. She's not wasting any time. Go get it. I support this. Oh no, he's hot. God damn. This is a perfect excuse to get him shirtless. I hope he will stay like this for the rest of the episode. Oh my god. Oh, this is so sweet. I know I'm horny right now, but wow, this is so sweet. This is my favorite line, and I think this pretty much answers the question about what are you lying about me when you said you liked me? Well, obviously, he wasn't. Yeah, she feels bad. Look at her.
It will become a wormhole, a gateway to other dimensions.
Multiverse?
Dimensions. Well,
Superman multiverse?
It's perfectly safe.
Famous last words. Oh, he's the shirtless. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm down bad for Clark. Wow. Whoever had the idea to keep him shirtless, thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice. It is greatly appreciated.
Who knows what could be?
Yep.
You deserve to know.
Oh, he's
I
gonna do it?
am.
Clark, I know you're Superman. This is not a big reveal.
Huh? Wait a minute. But then if he knew about Superman, why did he complain that, oh, my friends don't believe me, don't believe my theories? Kind of sense, but I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense because last time and the other episode, I was like, oh, he is so goddamn obvious. And if Jimmy would be there to witness everything he's done and everything Lois said and everything he did so clumsily, like, it makes sense for Jimmy to actually realize that he's Superman. Although I wish he would have let him talk. Yeah, I'm surprised, but not really, because Clark has not been particularly good at covering up his tracks, so I'm glad they are not dragging this whole thing Because, like I said, they work better together than separately. So everybody knowing the truth already is a very good step towards the future of the series.
Wait, what? You know?
I know Louis is just as surprised as him. What? Like she's the only one who didn't know. Louis is like, why did it take me so long? Now she's upset.
Okay, it's been a.
No. Oh no. Oh my god, poor Clark. He has to deal with all this. Yeah, exactly. He saw him doing all those things and he was like, I will give you space. This sounds a lot like someone coming out to his friends. Because in most cases, friends will know what you're up to. But if they're real friends, they will give you space and time for you to come to grips with your feelings, your identity, your place in society. They will just wait for you to be ready and they will not push you.
Weird 24 hours. My powers aren't working and we've been chased all over this place by robots, so let's just take a deep breath and stop yelling!
He's the one yelling! Stop yelling! And you're yelling, my brother in Christ. You're the one yelling here. Oh, so they know they're alive. And they might use the black hole. I love how I'm like, we're bored. Let's just make some mutants. Yeah, I wish I would be this creative as well when I'm bored. Just casually making some robots who can either protect or destroy the whole world. Just casually, why not? Don't question it. You know what? You can be whatever you want. If you look like this, just come over. I will accept you. I know this is a very important scene, but it's so hard for me to focus. The thirst is real. I'm so sorry. Okay, I need to pause a bit here. The whole thing, like, we don't care about what you are, but who you are, kind of reminds me, I think it was in a previous Superman version, that it's like, Clark is who I am and Superman is what I can do.
I mean, you think it was easy for me sitting there and watch you swoon over Superman at the same time ignoring me?
That's ridiculous. You are Superman.
No. Lois, Superman is what I can do. Clark is who I am.
Oh? Oh, this reminds me of the Chris Evans scene in Captain... Wait, which movie was it? Oh, I think it was Winter Soldier, where he puts the helicopter with his big bulgy arms. Oh, the fan service is so good. Come on. You got this, guys. Come on. I believe. No! Oh, she returns the favor from the gala when she felt cold and he put the jacket over her. So now she's doing the same thing. Oh no! I will miss the shirtless Clark. Look how cute he is. He looks so cute. Oh, what a true patriot. Well, he didn't seem that bad. At least not bad enough to want to put civilians in harm's way. in that episode, so maybe he's redeemable. And yeah, he's definitely Lois's father, because in that scene where Clark goes to fight them, he stops Lois from coming, so there must be a reason why she was not there in the scene, because she would know who that person is, most likely. If he's actually her father, which I believe he is, it's an interesting dynamic. A family member, your father, hating the person you love and wanting to eliminate him. I wish you were right, but unfortunately, this world, present world 2023, is a very cruel world where people can be very hateful, very mean, very violent, unforgiving, and intolerant. So I mean, I appreciate the take, I appreciate the optimistic take, but I'm a cynic and I know the world I'm living in.
People I love.
Oh, he said it. Ah, let's go.
Us.
Whoa, let's go. But again, I don't think they want to take pictures. Just respect their privacy, guys. Come on. Or maybe it's not that bad if you present them in a positive light. Like, look at this intelligent being and this other being who are together and who are developing this tech to actually protect the planet. Aww. Oh, he looks better now. Hi, Ivo. Good luck. I think this episode was pretty much the way I envisioned it. Minus the shirtless scenes. I didn't think Clark would be shirtless for half of the episode. But thank you for your fan service. Very appreciated. But yeah, it pretty much happened the way I said it would happen. I knew it! I told you guys. I told you.
I knew it!
I don't know if people will forgive Lois or if they will just be like, oh, she didn't say sorry explicitly. She didn't apologize with words. But she did through actions. Like, even before, especially when he said, I don't know if I'm bulletproof, but I know you aren't. Wow, that line melted my heart, and I think it melted hers as well.
Clark!
Are you alright?
I'm fine, but Clark,
I'm okay. Everything's okay.
how did you know you'd be bulletproof?
I didn't. I just knew that you weren't. Yeah, let's find Jimmy and get out of here before something else happens.
At that point, she was already kind of over the whole thing with him being Superman. I think the way they chose to deal with the situation, with her actually being worried that he might have lied toward her in terms of his feelings, I think that was a good development and very reasonable. Definitely more reasonable than her being angered that, oh, he's a liar, he didn't tell me he was Superman. Oh no, why? Yeah, it makes a lot more sense for her to just have doubt and worrying that, oh, this guy I love may not love me back and maybe just wants me for my brains because he knows I can get the information he wants. This whole episode basically was just a love letter to people who want to come out and want to feel accepted and validated and loved. This whole otherness, the feeling of loneliness, the feeling of not belonging in this world, I think these are very relatable for someone who is not straight and doesn't know how to come out to friends and family and the world. And the fact that they are so accepting of it, basically the only complaint was, why didn't you tell us sooner? But the fact that he wants to be appreciated for who he is and not what he can do, I think that is very commendable and a very nice way to wrap things up. I was really surprised that Jimmy knew. I mean, not that surprised, but it threw me off a bit that he still acted as a character who didn't know the truth. I think that maybe he could have dropped some hints along the way in terms of him knowing the truth, because I think he wasn't that obvious that he knew. But again, it makes sense because Clark has been so clumsy and he had made absolutely no effort hiding his powers. So that's funny. Yeah. And I did kind of say it in last episode where I was like, oh, if Jimmy were here, he would realize the truth as well. And he did. And again, I like the fact that he very much respected his privacy and his choice of not revealing. Also, can I just say that I am very, very thankful that they decided to pretty much reveal Superman's identity quickly here. And not only that, but also Lois Lane is clearly head over heels for Clark, not Superman. Yeah, sure, she does blush when she sees Superman because, hell yeah, who wouldn't? I mean, have you seen the guy? Have you seen it? So yeah, it makes sense to be a bit flustered in his presence, but she's clearly madly, deeply in love with Clark. And I think that some Superman versions miss this point, that Clark is the real identity and Superman is just what he can do. Kind of the opposite of Batman, because Batman, when he's Batman, that's who he truly is, and Bruce Wayne is the mask. It's just kind of funny. But yeah, I do love it when they fall in love with Clark, because he has such an adorable personality. It cheapens the romance if she falls in love with Superman first, because he's basically a superstar, and Clark is the down-to-earth version. Even if they say, oh, but it doesn't matter if I fell in love with Superman, because you guys are the same. Well, it does matter. It does matter. This show is doing all the right things. In terms of pacing, yeah, it's definitely a bit rushed, but when you only have 10 episodes and episodes are 30 minutes long, I kind of need to rush it or else you will have too many loose ends. And this is one of the reasons why I'm so happy that they didn't drag the whole mystery reveal identity, and now they actually are able to work together. And there's some interesting drama and dynamic with the general, yeah, pretty much being Lois's father. Who else can he be? He has to be the father. Sadly, I'm not big on Superman lore, so I don't know much about Monsieur Malin and Brain. But it was, again, a nice twist of them being villains, but not really, because they actually wanted to protect the Earth, but people misunderstood their intentions. Their romance was quite cute, the way they were bickering and arguing about things. Malin wanting world peace and Brain wanting to see the world burn, because why not burn everything to the ground? I'm just very cynical, but funny enough, I don't think the optimism in Superman feels forced. I think this is true to his character, and yeah, it feels nice for once to have characters who believe the world is not as bad as it seems or as bad as others make it to be. There are redeemable qualities about the planet. In real life, I do appreciate it when people actually say I'm sorry, because sometimes it's very hard to step over your ego and say the words. But the fact that in this show it was approached more as a show not tell is that they know their viewers are quite smart and will understand without explicitly hearing words. Like, they understood, we understood that Lois is sorry, Superman is sorry, Jimmy is sorry, and we didn't necessarily have to hear them all say these words. I quite liked this episode in terms of character development. I liked where they took each character. I like the way they kind of non-verbally apologized. Like, not even Superman. I mean, he tried to tell her that he was sorry, but he didn't explicitly say, I am sorry, please forgive me. But rather, he explained his reasoning. She explained his reasonings. Even Jimmy explained why he felt so isolated and betrayed, and he felt like a third wheel. Not even a third wheel, because you still go on dates and take the third wheel with you, but just plainly kind of put aside. I think everybody comes out very nicely from this whole situation. I really liked the way they handled this episode by basically making every character look good. Even the supposed villains, they were funny. I wish we would see more of them, but this is life. Some people come, some people go. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to stick around because I will keep doing this. Not gonna lie, I just recorded this because I wanted to tell you guys that I knew it. I called it. I told you guys. She will get over it. He will get over it. Everybody will get over it. But you didn't believe me. You kept trashing her, so shut up. Shut up, okay? She's sorry, okay? It's done. They're back to being the endgame couple you know and love. And if you don't love them, I don't care. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I see you all in the next video. Bye!